It's now time for weather with Nebraska Extension Ag Climatologist and Marker Journal Chief Meteorologist Al Dutcher. Well, Al, by definition, winter is officially here. How are things looking as we continue to track through the month of December?
Well, Bryce, we started out this month with very warm temperatures. In fact, in a lot of locations, the warmest 3-day start in the state in our climate history. We've had a couple little systems move through the northern plains that dropped our temperatures temporarily for a day, day and a half before we return to above normal temperatures. So this system that has just been coming through this last 24 hours represents the first widespread significant snowfall event of the season for the northern third of the state. We have had some accumulating snowfall in the northwestern panhandle, but we really haven't had much anywhere else in the state. So this is very welcome moisture, although it's kind of a brutal slap in the face, so to speak, to see this snowfall. Best thing is that we're going to see some warmer conditions come in behind it. So if we go to the upper air models, the first thing I'll draw your attention to is this system that just brought us through most of the snowfall over the last 24 hours is now starting to shift to the east of us this morning, and most of the energy will transfer into the Ohio River Valley and the Great Lakes region as we start to see clearing conditions move in from the west to east across the state. That snow will bring some significant accumulations across much of Michigan and the Great Lakes region. By tomorrow, we see a trough starting to move in again to the western United States. That's going to help to start to build a ridge into the central and southern plains, and we'll start to see our flow return back from the south to the southwest. That will bring our temperatures at the surface back up into the low 50s across the south, probably the mid 40s across the north, and by the time we get to Monday with that trough digging deeper, we're going to get a much better fetch of southerly flow in advance of that system. We should see the 60s to mid 60s across much of the southern half of the state. We're probably pushing the low to mid 50s across the northern parts of the state where there's snowfall. And by the time we get to Tuesday, this system now starts to enter the desert southwest. Very significant warmth coming up into our region. Would not be surprised that some of the areas in the southwest will make it up close to the 70-degree mark. We should be in the upper 50s to 60s for most of eastern Nebraska as the heavy snowfall is confined to the western United States. By Wednesday, GFS moves that trough very quickly into the central plains, I think maybe just a little bit too quickly, and develops a surface low over eastern portions of the Dakotas. That's going to cause a lot of widespread snowfall across the central and northern Rockies, and then that system will rapidly move toward the Great Lakes region as we go into Thursday, spreading that snowfall toward the east, and for us, bringing clear conditions as that system bypasses us, and we'll start to see return flow develop once again as the next trough comes onto the western United States. So we're going to have a brief cool down, but we will start to see our temperatures return to more normal conditions on Friday, and probably by the time we get to next weekend, we'll be right back to above normal conditions. So as we look at the 8 to 14-day forecast, it takes us to next Thursday to the following Tuesday. Most of the big above normal warmth moves off to the east as we see another trough coming in just before the Christmas weekend. And in terms of precipitation, the first system coming in drops a heavy precipitation load across much of the central and southern portions of the Mississippi River Valley, and then we see that system coming in that will come in here right before Christmas. So it looks like we're back into more of a winter type pattern.